All right, good afternoon, traders. Today is February 19th, 2025. This is the BYOB Market Wrap Up with me, John Carrigan. I moderate the BYOB Trading Room. Hey, I just want to let everyone know we got an open house this Friday, the 21st, 8 in the morning till 4 p.m. All right, if you want to get the pre-market analysis, get the setup, understand the setup, be here at 8 o'clock. Okay, so 8 to 4 on Friday, February 21st. We'll leave a link. You just got to get registered, and we'll leave a link in the description as well as on top of the video. All right, just want to let everybody know about that, and let's start the market wrap up. Today's February 19th, 2025. This is the BYOB Market Wrap Up. Let's look at some charts. All right, first chart we look at 10-minute on the SPY. Got a 10-minute, I'm just going to keep it. It's an uptrend going into the close. All right, 10-minute uptrend going into the close. 2-hour uptrend going into the close. Get a clean chart. Okay, 2-hour uptrend going into the close right here. Okay, 10-minute uptrend. All right, 2-hour uptrend. SPY on the daily chart, guess what? Puts in a new all-time high for SPY. On the game plan, all right, let's check out the game plan. All right, game plan was buy the breakout. Okay, this would be the green erases red right here at the green. You buy into the green, and here price went up. You got a nice reward from 610.85 clear up to 612. Even got a pullback. You could have played the bounce right on top of support. Then you got another bounce again on same support, and you got another dollar. So you got $1, $2, $3. Then you got consolidation breakout. You can see price action goes up. All right, price goes up. Let's try it again. Price goes up. Okay, price goes up, pulls back, goes up, pulls back, goes up, makes a higher low, and then rips up out of there. Okay, so there's a W, right? Then they have a pullback and then rip to the upside. Nice little consolidation pattern right there on the SPY on the 10-minute. So if you knew the consolidation pattern, you could have made money. But right there, 10-minute, right there, so on the 10-minute chart, you could have a nice breakout right here, right over 610.85. All right, and that would have rewarded you with a nice $1.25, $1.50, and you got it not only once, you got it twice, you got it 3 times, then you got the higher low, and you got another rip up to 613. So nice trade there on the SPY. Did well today on that. Let's take a look at daily chart. All right, let's take a look at the daily chart. Take all that off of there and look at daily chart. On the daily chart, let's look at it on a clean one. Okay, you can see price action, higher low, higher high, closing over the trap. No exhaustion there. Things are still looking good. All right, price action, rips up over the resistance, pause, rest, 1 day up, 2 days up, looking for 3 days up. All right, so there's SPY on the daily chart. Nice work there. Up over the trap, over the 17, okay, over the prior all-time high anchored VWAP. All right, everything's looking good on SPY. SPY is in an uptrend. Take all this off of here. All right, SPY in an uptrend. If we take the consolidation low, actually take the quad lines, drag them down here to the August low. See, we're up at the top of quadrant 4, making brand new all-time highs. Okay, so there's SPY on the daily charts. Look at QQQ. All right, QQQ puts in another new all-time high again today. Okay, higher low, higher high, closing over the trap, over the 17, over the prior all-time high anchored VWAP, up here in quadrant 4. Everything bullish about QQQ. Let's take a look at FNGU. Okay, FNGU got a lower high, lower low, closing inside a bullish trap again over the 17, over the all-time high anchored VWAP, over the uptrend line, up in quadrant 4, still bullish, showing an inverted head and shoulders. Let's take a look at Diamond Dow. Diamond Dow putting in an outside day, higher high, lower low, closing over a bullish trap over the 17, over the all-time high anchored VWAP, still technically in a downtrend, but not moving down. Bull flag identified right up here, nice bull flag pole, and then a pennant. All right, so on the daily chart, that's bullish. Okay, so QQQ bullish, FNGU bullish, Diamond Dow bullish. All right, FNGU is bullish, SPY is bullish. Last one, IWM. All right, IWM is lower high, lower low, closing under a bearish cross, underneath the 17, underneath the all-time high anchored VWAP, above the uptrend line, and over the midpoint of the quad lines. Okay, IWM just struggling here, mid caps and small caps. Just neutral right there on the mid caps and small caps. All right, let's take a look at our technicals. T21.22, we fell out of the buyer's chop zone into the seller's chop zone. I kind of thought we would have headed into the buy zone. We went in the other direction. Not quite what I was looking for, but anyways, made a higher low. Made a lower low. So I guess we got to take this and drag it down to here. So it's going to take us longer now to get back into the oversold zone. All right, so we made a lower low. Here's the low. And then we made a lower low. Then we made a higher low. And then we made a higher high, because that's to be the lower high. And then we made a higher high. So nice to see us back into an uptrend, making higher lows and higher highs, but need to get up here into the buy zone. Okay, so just barely holding on to the buyer's chop zone. T21.23. All right, so a little red, green, red, and then buying campaign came in at the end of the day. Still up over the 200 SMA. That is a bull flag. If you just take the drawing tools out here, get the arrows. All right, price action moves up and over to the right. That's price moving up and holding the higher ground. That's bullish. All right, so there's price action up over 200 SMA. Let's look at it on the 3-bar chart. All right, 3 more green candle bars. Price action closing in on the fading 200. I think price action has a date with this valley right here between the two peaks right there. So looking at price action for T21.23 to get up there, and like to see it climb on top of that fading 200 and hold. We'll see what happens, but I think they have a date to get together right here at that valley. All right, so looking for price to, it's kind of just melting up there really slowly at this time. Let's take a look at FNGU. Price action for FNGU. Okay, got some selling at the beginning of the day, and then we popped back up over VWAP, and then we just kind of drifted, melted up over that 200 SMA. Didn't really get anywhere. Okay, we gapped up in the morning. You can see here's the open or yesterday's close. Yeah, that was yesterday. That was yesterday's close. So we gapped down, and the bears held the gap open. So the bulls never got to fill that gap. That's not a good sign for tomorrow. Careful on SPY. Tomorrow we could be heading down for. Well, let me get back. Now that I see that the bulls couldn't fill the gap there, let's go back to the SPY. All right, and take a look at what's going on here. So let me move all this out of the way. Let's do this one right here. Okay, let's look at SPY. All right, so now that I see that we couldn't fill the gap, good chance we're coming down to this anchored VWAP, which is right here at 607.83. And you can see it's probably going to line up with, we've got a trend line, and all I'm doing is stringing the tops of those together. So probably coming down to that, and probably spike this downtrend line. Hopefully we don't get underneath it or get trapped underneath it. I hope we just spike it, and I hope we bounce away from it with a nice bullish bounce. All right, so just looking at FNGU, not looking good, not able to fill the gap there unless they can get that done tomorrow morning. We'll see. Walmart reports. I don't know that Walmart is in the FNGU, so that might be bullish for the rest of the market if Walmart prints good numbers, but not so much if it doesn't. We'll see what happens. There's SPY. Again, not looking at good signs coming into tomorrow, not on T2123, nor on T20, nor on FNGU. So we'll see what happens. There's SPY. Let's take a look at XLE. All right, XLE on the daily chart, and right here you can see price action closing above this downtrend line, but underneath this one. Higher high, higher low, closing not in the upper third, so it's still just neutral. Moving higher, making the higher high after making a higher low. That's bullish. Closing over the trap, over the 17, and over the 3-month high anchored VWAP right there. Not 3-year high anchored VWAP. I think so. Wait. Let's just look at this. That is a... up there. That is a 12-month high anchored VWAP right there, okay, on XLE. XLE just neutral, keeps moving up and giving it up. You see it move up to quadrant 4, give it up. Okay, so just neutral. It's on the bullish side of neutral, but maybe they finally break this downtrend line. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look at UNG. UNG had a phenomenal day, all right. Really nice candle there. Higher low, higher high. Closing over the trap, over the 17, over this 12-month high anchored VWAP, breaking through the peak between two valleys here. So nice work on UNG. Really nice candle there. All right, that's bullish. All right, up here at quadrant 4, really bullish. USO still in an uptrend, but not moving up. All right, let's go back to UNG one more time. Okay, higher high, higher low. Nice gap up. Notice the bears couldn't even fill that gap. Let's take a look at USO. All right, USO, higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish cross, over the 17, over this 3-year high anchored VWAP. Okay, so all that's bullish, but actually just neutral because we couldn't close in the upper third. That's bullish to be over this all-time high anchored VWAP, but not able to close into the upper third. So just neutral here, neutral bullish for USO, still in an uptrend, but not moving up. All right, let's take a look at GLD. New all-time high for GLD. Higher outside day, higher high, lower low, closing over the trap, over the 17, over the prior all-time high anchored VWAP up here in quadrant 4. That's bullish. Let's take a look at SLV. Silver, lower high, lower low, closing over the trap, over the 17, over the 12-month high anchored VWAP right there. Price action is bullish in the upper third. Let's take a look at XLI. Industrials still in a downtrend, still failed to make a higher high, okay? Price action is kind of bullish right here over the uptrend line, over the all-time high anchored VWAP, closing over the trap, over the 17, up here in quadrant 4. That's bullish, but still stuck with that downtrend label, unable to make that higher high. Take a look at SMH. SMH, higher low, higher high, closing over the trap, up in quadrant 4, over the all-time high anchored VWAP. SMH is bullish. Let's take a look at XLK. XLK putting in a new all-time high for today. Nice work for them. All right, and let's take a look at XLF. XLF is high for this is 52.26. High for today, 52.25. Oh, somebody couldn't pay a penny more for something. 2 pennies more. Wow. All right, so higher high, higher low, closing over the trap, over the 17 and over the prior all-time high, over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Within a penny, 2 pennies of making a new all-time high on XLF. Very bullish there. Let's take a look at IYT. Transports, lower high, lower low, closing inside a bullish trap over the 17, over this all-time high anchored VWAP, over the uptrend line, up here in quadrant 4, also bullish. All right, so we got 4 out of the 5 of the Fab 5 are bullish, or are really bullish in up in quadrant 4 or up in the upper third. The only one that's not is IWM, and that's just kind of neutral. It's still not able to just kind of hold the higher ground or break through that all-time high anchored VWAP. We've got, what else do we got? We've got so we got 4 of the 5, all right, are bullish and printing. Some of them are even printing new all-time highs, like QQQ and SPY. FNGU's been a little bit sluggish at the party, hasn't been able to do anything. Same with Diamond Dow, all right. Both of them, well, actually, Diamond Dow might get a lift tomorrow with Walmart reporting. If Walmart does some good numbers, I can easily see Diamond Dow, or if they report tonight, I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow, yeah. I can easily see Diamond Dow printing a new all-time high on Diamond Dow. Now, we got the industrials are bullish. The utilities are bullish. The transports are bullish. And the technology just printed a new all-time high. Semiconductors are bullish. Technology's bullish. Financials are bullish. They came within a penny of printing a new all-time high. I'm going to tell you, and the dollar's in a downtrend. We've got the perfect storm to get to 620, all right? Now, today, our 10-day ATR on SPY, all right, that's the average true range, 481, all right? So we didn't even get a full ATR today, okay? We could have. We'll see what the low is, 609.51, yeah. And this is capable of putting in, when SPY wants to, it can do 2 ATRs, all right? 2, so that's like, let's just call it $10, all right? That would easily get us up to 620. When they're ready and things look good, like let's say Walmart prints good numbers, all right, and maybe the FNGU stops moving down, all right, you could see SPY up at 620 pretty easily. And I think we even go further than that. I think we'll start working our way up towards 650. We'll see what happens. Right now, I don't see any exhaustion. I had a little red doji pause, and I noticed the last 2 days after this doji pause right here, little spinning top, we're printing over that, okay? So buyers have been stepping in, okay? Anytime you see price, all right, on the 10-minute chart, run away from this burnt brown line right here. That's anchored. That's just VWAP. When you see price or the trend, the 10-minute trend, run away from that. That's buyers stepping in, okay? So buyers are still stepping in here at these highs, all right? Even with a lot of the market sectors and a lot of the indexes near their all-time highs, we're still seeing buyers stepping in. And we haven't got to that climactic point yet, but we'll it kind of looked like it about 2 months ago, but it's still looking very bullish. We are in a bullish environment. All we need is a 10-minute uptrend for me, and I'm interested in jumping in as soon as I see a green candle erase a red candle, like right here. Right here's an instance. All right, here's red candles. There's a green candle that erased a red candle. Here's a red candle. There's a green candle that erased a red candle. There's a green candle that erased red candles. With 2 here, 1 there, 2 there. Okay, and we could see a continuation. Oh, look at this go. It's up there, 12, 6, 12, 92. Haha. All right, so we got a 10-minute uptrend. All we need tomorrow is, is a green candle. Just can't be a spinning top. No dojis. No topping wick candles. In other words, got way more wick than it does body and tail. Like, for instance, this candle right here. That would not, can't jump in on that because the bears have control in that. Notice they've pushed price down past the 50-yard line. All right, so that's not a good candle to enter on. Okay, now that's a beautiful candle to enter on. Notice the bulls push it up and higher. That's a nice candle right there. Okay, that's a nice candle right there. All right, just none of this and no red candles because the bulls aren't controlling price. All right, so we don't want no red candles, no spinning tops and dojis, no topping wicks. All right. All right, traders, that's it. I'll take some questions in the room. Then we're going to call it a day. By the way, I had an awesome day. Let me take off the drawing tools and see. You can see I had a great day. Let's see what it's got here. All right. Let's drag this over. Okay, so did I have a great day? Okay, so I got 13,000 off some 0 DTE 612s. I saw the bullish environment and I said, you know what, I'm going to get something that gives me some really good performance today. And I loaded up on every dip, pretty much. I loaded up on every dip. And I saw the rescue operation from yesterday happen when we broke down below this base on the SPY. See right here, we broke down. Here's the base of the consolidation right here. So let's say you got consolidation. There's the bottom. This is the top. Okay, so here we broke the base. So I thought for sure we're coming down to this anchored VWAP and to test the backside of this downtrend line. And then came in the rescue operation. And they pushed price right back up and they popped a new high for the day. All right, when I saw that, I said, you know what? That gives me confidence to buy these lows. All right, right here at the morning. I just want something that's really good and performing. So I picked a 0 DTE, 612. I could see price easily getting to 612, and it did. A little bit of a struggle, but it did get there, okay? And I could see price getting to 612. Could actually see price getting up to 614, all right, with the 10-day ATR, but they sure did disappoint me. So we'll see what happens on Thursday, all right? We'll see what happens then. All right, so you can see I had a great day, 13,700, another 700, 756. And you can see I'm sitting on really good gains over here. Let's see what we got here, 74. Well, I guess I'm underwater now. Was up over water. Okay, they were green, all right, but we'll see where they wind up tomorrow. All right, so I got some of it hedged. All right, I sold. These are like covered calls. So these are my calls, long calls, and these are my covered calls. So I sold out of the money 621s against my call position. These are 9 DTEs right there. So you can see right here, so I had a really nice day. So there's 700, there's 700, there's another 250. Nice day. Nice day for me. Anyways, up over 15,500 for the day. And if you're out there and you're listening to this for the first time, you know what? I'd really like to teach you how to do this. All right? And I hope you consider joining our room, joining our services, because I would really like to show you how to do this. And traders in the room had a great day too. So let me go see what the room says. And all right, Fido says check out Nicola for an ugly chart. Nicola for the ugly chart. All right, Nicola for the ugly chart. Yeah, that's an ugly chart. 47 cents. Are they even in the SPY anymore? I mean, 47 cents. I think they boot them out once they're below $3. Right? Are they even in the SPY? Yeah, I don't see anything there. That's like too oversold for me to say sell it, and there's no bullishness there to say buy it. So I don't see anything there. I want to see bulls step in, and I'm not seeing it, Fido. I don't see anything. I think this thing's going to zero. All right, I think they're probably going to have to do a reverse split on Nicola. Yeah. All right, any other questions before I take off? Yeah, I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Thanks, Alan. All right, that's a 10-foot pole. Don't touch that with a 10-foot pole. You got it's too oversold, and there's no bullishness to be had. Look at the green. Look at the red dots. Oh my God, it's like horrendous. For 8 months, oh my gosh, 10 months, this thing has been just tore up right there. Thanks, Greg. Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Scott. Glad y'all had a great day. Thanks, Brad. How about you, Brad? Did you get the win? Did you get the goal? Thanks, Harry. Did you get a piece of the goal? You made a half a goal. I love it. I love it. Made a half a goal. That's good. That's good. It's better than a sharp stick in the eye, right? Okay? You did good. Did good. Tomorrow's another day. Hey, you know what? I see more bullishness tomorrow. You know, I know the FNGU's not quite performing up to par. Maybe we consolidate. I still see more bullishness. I don't see this market giving up yet. All right? I still think I don't see any exhaustion candles. Let's try to find a good entry for tomorrow. Yep. All right, guys. Everybody have a beautiful evening. Don't forget, traders out there, if you're listening, open house Friday. You'll see the link in the description. I hope you come join me. All right. I'd love to teach you how to double your account. All right. Everybody have a great evening. Thank you.